Who's starting us? Oh,
Hello. Yay. We are live, my friends. And I've got Martin in the back. I'm trying to get we have all these technology pieces. Can you guys hear?
Oh, yeah, hear music. How fun.
Suzanne, I love your Cadillac.
No.
Hey,
My rock and roll convertible.
That is so cool. I love it.
Going down Route 66.
That's right.
Yes.
Road trip in the USA.
We are partying in the USA. I got to get my bugs back in. Here we go.
Yes. Okay. So, hey, you guys, how many states have you guys lived in since this is our party in the USA? Okay, hold up your number.
Hold on.
I've lived a lot of places in the one.
Right, me too. Like I've even lived in one of these states twice. So
I think 6. I think 6.
Oh my gosh, you gotta speak, girl. Okay, which one?
What states?
What?
I said what states? She's all excited about her pink caddy there.
Nebraska.
Okay.
Which we came back to. New York, Florida, North Carolina, Washington, Missouri. Okay, and then we came back to Nebraska. So 6, yes. And then we lived in Mexico. We lived in Mexico City too. So that doesn't count. That's another.
Yes, I was like, don't forget, and a different country. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
So I've seen a lot of the roads in the United States and cruised down a lot of those roads in Mary Kay cars. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and that's the great thing. We've got freedom to travel the United States and build our businesses. And actually, as we are having women joining us, we want to hear where they're at too, because this is our party in the USA. So we want to hear where they are. So give us a shout out as you are joining in, and shout out your state. And if you want, who your state is, who you're representing, how many states you've lived in, right?
Yeah.
We want to know all those things. So
I see Colorado, a Colorado gal.
Yes. So and I think I think my cousin Michelle might be watching from Colorado too. So fun times. Yay. And Jeanette, who lived in Nebraska and Colorado because we were our neighbors. So good times.
Colorado, one of my favorite states. I lived there.
Yay. And Carol's in Nebraska chiming in. So this is good. All right. So April, people don't know necessarily what states we're in, depending on who knows who. So Suzanne and I are living now in Nebraska. I started in Colorado, Nebraska. Suzanne just did her litany.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I've lived in Florida 2 different times, 2 different cities, 2 different life events. So that was just a random occurrence. I've lived there twice. And Colorado. And then right now I'm where I was born and raised in the bluegrass state of Kentucky.
Awesome. Yay. That is awesome. So besides, which I am a absolute lover of bluegrass. In fact, thanks to my daughter being a 4-H show woman who is doing horses and cows this weekend. 2 things I never thought I would ever say. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was helping with the horses. I'm doing cows. I watched a duck show this afternoon. Anyway, besides that, where was weird. Anyway, besides that, I don't even know what I got so lost on my duck show. I can't believe I watched the duck show that I lost it. But anyway, I was supposed to go to a bluegrass festival this weekend. But so when you said bluegrass, I was like, oh. So besides the bluegrass state, what is Kentucky known for? What do you love about Kentucky?
Oh, well, the UK Wildcats, and they're our basketball team. Well, most well known is our basketball team. It's the University of Kentucky in Lexington. And actually, I would say what we're actually mostly known for is the Kentucky Derby, and that's in Louisville. Mm-hmm. And then we also have our famous bluegrass, which is actually blue when the wind is blowing the grass. It is literally bluegrass in the central part of the state. And so, and then we have our bluegrass music, which is from more of the eastern part of Kentucky. And so, I mean, we're just very diverse. It's amazing.
I love it. I really didn't know that the grass was actually blue.
Okay, and I brought these on. Okay. All right, it may clank a little, so I'm sorry if your audio clanks. Okay. So does anybody remember, like from the 80s, it was really popular to get spoons from every state?
You had
Wow. Okay. Wow. So this collection I've been working on since I was a little girl, and I have 15 states and 10 countries. So this is my spoon collection. They're harder to find now than they used to be because they're not so popular. But anyway, so this is my state trivia, and so that's why I have a globe back here. I do like to travel and see new and different things, and so anyway, I brought this out for you guys tonight.
I love it. Yeah.
And I'm actually And my dad actually started this for me when I was, a little girl. He would go, y'all get this because you'll appreciate Midwest girls. He would go to Kansas City to the FFA camp. That is where Kansas City went. That's where they went every summer. So he started this for me and by bringing me spoons from Missouri. And so this is just kind of evolved all through my life. And I'm actually really excited that I had a reason to get it back out because my granddad made me this rack for the spoons. And now I'm like, oh, wow, like it needs a makeover. Like I could like spray paint it, make it all trendy and awesome, and then put my spoons back on there. I mean, it needs a makeover. And I'm super excited y'all made me get this out.
We made you get it out. I love that we made you get it.
You have one from Nebraska?
Oh, yeah, girl.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Nebraska. Oh, yeah, I could go through. Yeah. It's about, now there's multiple ones on sometimes from different places, like Kentucky. I have several, and I've got 2 or 3 from Colorado based on different regions of Colorado, and same with Kentucky. So I've got a few duplicates on this, but I do have Nebraska. But there's so many more that I need. So but I did not count duplicates. So 15 states and 10 countries is my collection so far.
I love it. So I'm going to tell our viewers, I think there's several things here. 1, we are going to get to our Hydra boosters in a moment. 2, we would love to know, based on April sharing, what, if anything, you have collected from places you've traveled. My dad used to collect shot glasses that we would go everywhere we would go. Bill and I started collecting Christmas ornaments when we first got married, but that kind of, I don't know, we didn't hold on to that little plan. But anyway, so that's fun. But I do have to, I will never, I should never go after you because there is never, ever. Never. I mean, like, I was trying to think how I was going to, like, just, really step up the girlfriend show on my part, because all I do is laugh with you. But anyway, but I do have to tell you, I checked out Nebraska and there were a few things I already knew. My hometown of David City is the birthplace of Joyce C. Hall, the founder of Hallmark cards. So there's that really cool thing, which we got to have a little Hallmark Christmas this past year in my hometown.
And you were like a part of it.
Yes, I got to help coordinate the music. But anyway, besides that, here's what I found out. And I don't know, Suzanne, sharing Nebraska as your birthplace, I don't know if some of these things because in 4th grade, we always have to take Nebraska history.
Yes.
So I know that we have the largest aquifer, the largest underground lake, despite being landlocked, the Ogallala Aquifer, which shout out to my sweet cousin Michelle, because some of my greatest memories are hanging out in Nebraska. Our dads were from the Sandhills, and so we would come back to Lake McConaughey like every weekend. But besides that, so I knew that, but here's the things I did not know. Fred Astaire and Marlon Brando were born in Omaha. I knew the Fred Astaire part, Marlon Brando. And then Nebraska made the Reuben sandwich famous.
Yes.
You did know that? See, look at you. And I do know these two things, but this is really big news. Spam is born, bred, and made in Fremont, Nebraska.
Oh.
I mean, what gets more American than Spam?
Right.
And of course, Fremont, Hastings, Nebraska, every summer hosts Kool-Aid Days because that is the birthplace of Kool-Aid.
So nutritional. Spam and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Kool-Aid.
And I did look up, okay, so we're going to talk about amazing things about America because Mary Kay has given us this great gift of total freedom from coast to coast, and we're celebrating, and we're going to have women come back this next month. Actually, we are all three of us are chasing after the pink Cadillac and this first quarter of qualification through September 30th. So women can come back and watch this and celebrate with our party in the USA and shout out their states and coming along with us on this journey. And really, Mary Kay is the company of the American dream. So we're going to talk about American dream, but I've looked up to see what the US was famous for. I mean, like, I just wondered what trivia would say. Can you believe that this one site said that America was most famous for, number one, hot dogs.
I was going to say hot dogs. Yeah.
Hot dogs. And through a survey, 150 million hot dogs are consumed on the 4th of July alone.
Wow.
So there you go. So, and you know why? Because it's the freedom to eat it on the go.
I don't know where these facts were coming from.
I don't know. I mean,
hilarious.
And if it's on the internet, it's real. It is.
Well, it must be true.
It must be true.
I thought of one about Nebraska, Johnny Carson's birthplace.
Yes.
Nebraska. Yes. From here.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, just another one.
So true. I know.
Hot dogs, Kool-Aid, Spam, you know.
Well, my town, actually, I left out. We actually are most known for Tater Day.
Oh,
and
yeah, Tater Day.
Yes. So, I mean, we've all got a food or dessert item that we're famous for.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we probably should pivot into some product.
Yes.
Get going on some product.
Okay.
And of course, the products that we have this beauty of sharing with you come from Mary Kay Ash, her American dream of helping women love their life, believe in themselves, and make a difference in the world. And of course, her American dream went from the state of Texas to the United States to almost 40 foreign countries. And so we are honored and privileged to get to represent these products, to share them with you, to walk you through. And the Hydra session really is just a extended use of some of our most classic pieces, like many of you that are watching or will watch are familiar with our 3D collection, and you'll see some of these products featured. But when you add these with all of our exfoliation and hydration products, you get a Hydra boost. And this is deep exfoliation, deep hydration. And if you exfoliate deeply, then your skin gets all that extra hydration. Is there anything I'm missing about that you guys chime in about with what the Hydra experience really is all about?
It feels really good.
That is true. And I get to feel it. I am taking one for Team USA, and I am going to get naked faced right now. And actually I'm doing, one of our viewers here, Jeanette, is chiming in, and this is true. She said, I think David City is the only one I think it is the only David City in the world.
Oh, wow.
I know. So say goodbye to Rockin' Red lip gloss and Red Smolder lipstick.
Okay, so what Melissa is using is our oil-free eye makeup remover right here. And it's got two different parts. I know it's kind of hard to see on film here, but you shake it up and get it all mixed up here. The two different parts are, this is really for your eye makeup, but it takes lipstick off really well. So that's why she's doing it. It dissolves it really well. I love using the pads there because you hold it and it swipes and it's very gentle. So the two parts, one is to condition your lashes. The other is to remove the eye makeup. It will remove any eye makeup, whether it's, you know, waterproof or not. It's made for sensitive eyes, contact users. It looks like it's going to be oily, but it's not. It dries, and it's just, you never feel a greasy film. And the most important, really, it's super important to take off that eye makeup. If you're going to be wearing mascara, you want to take off that eye makeup because you don't want your lashes to break. I don't know. I can't afford that, right? And then you also don't want to get any makeup into your eye well or anything, cause any infections, anything like that, or you know, any of that. So I think that is, it's very, very important to do that. So did you get your eye makeup off, Melissa?
I did get my eye makeup off.
Super easy to use. This has got a cult following. I mean, I'm serious. My customers love this product. They will buy 2 at a time because they never want to run out. I'm the same way. You just have to have it, right? So oil-free eye makeup remover. Yay, there's our banner, 17 for that. And then the next thing that Melissa's going to do, she's going to do a cleanser. And you can choose really any cleanser. Melissa's using the Voluform cleanser. That's in our repair line. That is one that's targeted for advanced signs of aging, but anybody can use it. It's really cushiony, silky. It suds up really nicely. I love that. I love, love, love it. So there's a lot of different things that it does. You can talk to your consultant about that one. But the one I'm holding up is the TimeWise 3D, and 3D stands for Defends, Delays, and Delivers. And so this one comes in 2 different types for combination to oily or normal to dry. So you can use any one of them, will be amazing. The Miracle Set 3D is really for fine lines and preventative and corrective. It's probably for our widest range, age range of women out there. Doesn't matter which one you use. They all feel great on your skin. It just, talk to your consultant about the one that works best for you. Okay, got that. All right, so the next thing that Melissa's going to do is she's going to take a little of her cleanser and then a little bit of step 1 of our microdermabrasion. Microdermabrasion, when Melissa talked about the Hydra session, what we want to do is, it's a combination of exfoliation and hydration. And so she's mixing it with her cleanser because she wants just a really, really light exfoliation, because we're going to do a few levels of exfoliation today. So we don't need it just straight on the skin. It's going to be cushioned by that beautiful repair Voluform cleanser. It feels so good, doesn't it? I love doing it. I know.
Especially for a girl who spent all day outside of a horse arena.
Yes, exactly. When she said that, I said, oh my gosh, this is going to feel so good because it's so cooling. So what the microdermabrasion is designed to do is to lift off, gently polish away the dead skin on the surface of your skin so that your products work better. They sink in better, helps minimize the appearance of pores, and it just really gets the gunk out. But you do want to wash your face first because you don't want to scrub anything in there and push it back in. So make sure you wash your face first, and then when you're doing the Hydra session, mix it with your cleanser. After you've washed your face, mix it with your cleanser and put it on. If you aren't doing a Hydra session, you just wash your face and then you can do this. And then you want to rinse it really well. Melissa used the washcloth to take it off. I love using it in the shower. It takes everything off. Microdermabrasion is a product that you don't need to use every single day. Probably 2 times a week would do you. Wednesdays, weekends, whatever is easiest to figure that out. And normally what we would do is we'd put step 2, which is our, do you have that behind you?
I do. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Step 2, which is our pore minimizer. Normally you'd put that right on top of it, but since we have the freedom in the Hydra session, which actually that's what I was going to say is, you know, in America, in the United States, we love our freedom. In Mary Kay, we love to be free with the products. So that's what the Hydra session is all about, right? It's
true.
Matching the products. And the great thing that you'll notice with the Hydra session is you can mix and match our products from the different skincare lines to target what you need. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the deep cleansing charcoal mask. I mean, we talk about booster. This is amazing. So Melissa's just going to put a really light layer on her face. She doesn't need too much, and she's got the mask applicator, which I absolutely love, especially with the charcoal mask. She's going to put that on really, really light. She doesn't need a whole lot of it because it's going to dry really fast. And since we did the microderm first, she's putting it on baby's skin. So she just doesn't need a whole lot. So if you're familiar with charcoal masks, kind of forget what you know, because Mary Kay's is completely out of the box. And I say that because it is so amazing. First of all, it smells incredible. I wish we had scratch and sniff.
Yes.
It's got rosemary extract in it and mint. It smells like a spa. It's really, really incredible. It is not the kind that you put on and then pull off. Those can kind of stretch your pores. And Mary Kay, the products are very, very safe. We don't want that, right? And so it's got activated charcoal in it, and activated charcoal, I'm trying to get this, there you go. Activated charcoal is really made to pull things out of the skin, like the dirt and debris and all the impurities. It detoxes your skin, which I'm sure your skin needs to be detoxed after today, Melissa, right?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Amen. Absolutely.
A little dirt.
That in it. It's got different types of clay in it. It is, I was going to read it about it because I think it is, I want to say them all right. Oh, okay.
Kaolin and bentonite.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Is it kaolin or it's kaolin, right?
It's Kaolin. Kaolin.
Yeah, kaolin. Yeah, and bentonite clay, and the clay also acts to help get the impurities out, and as an antioxidant. The other thing that you need to know about the charcoal mask is that it has honeysuckle in it, and then a patented navy bean extract that only Mary Kay has. It was patented by Mary Kay. Mary Kay has over 1,400 patents out there for ingredients and scientific, combinations that they put in their products. And what that does is it really helps even out the skin tone as well. Okay, so Melissa, I know you've got your little satin lips. The first part of the satin lips, it's an exfoliator for the lips. It's a sugar scrub. So she's going to put it all over, really gentle. It'll get that gunk off of your lips so that your lip balm will sink right in. It's got shea butter in it, which is deeply, deeply penetrating and hydrating. If you're out in the wind, like I'm sure you were today, or the sun, everything dries out, right? You need to replace that moisture back in. And the shea sugar scrub will do that. It is that, if you say that really fast, you can get quite the tongue twister. So you can use it in two different ways. Sometimes you just rub it in all over and then you wipe it off. So, but Melissa's going to do it kind of as a mask tonight. She's going to let it soak in with her charcoal mask there. So
and try not to lick it off.
I know.
I've gone on about a week of giving up sugar, with the exception of splurge Sundays, and I'm like, I put this on. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's sugar. It's sugar.
Isn't that funny? That's what I tell people. If you're on a diet or you're detoxing, just do your, shea sugar scrub. You can have a little lick and you're good, right?
Uh-huh.
Just don't eat all of it off. We don't want to be seeing that.
No.
Exactly. So Melissa, while you have that on your face, before it completely dries, tell us one of the, supercharged things you love about your business, since we're doing Hydra session.
The Hydra session, supercharge. Well, you know what? Actually, I think today gives me a specific. I love that at any given day, there's something has supercharged the day. But there's two things. One is I love that Mary Kay gave me the freedom and flexibility to take the entire, I'm my own boss. Bill is working at a traditional job, and he had to kind of juggle his day, and he really only had about 2 hours at the horse show. I, on the other hand, showed up at 7:45 and was there all day, and even got to stay longer for the duck show. But then I can come back and work tonight. And then I also have to say, and my mama heartstrings are tugged on this one, and that is that, and I know we're going to talk about dreams in a little bit, but I know that one of my daughter's dreams is to own her own horse. And we currently borrow a horse from an incredibly generous neighbor and friend, and she has just been incredible. But I also know that horse is getting older, and that really doesn't actually have anything to do with the fact that it's not her own. horse. And anyone who knows my dad raised horses, loved horses, and it pulls at my heartstrings anytime we're around horses. And even though it's so not my dream at all, I am just today the bug is, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to figure out how to get her own horse. Ay, ay, ay. But anyway, I mean, in another world, I wouldn't even let myself do that. And I don't think that we realize how Mary Kay gifts us with that opportunity to see a situation, and instead of just shutting down, feeling bad, whatever, to be like, okay, what am I going to do? Is this really, I still have some evaluating to do. There's a whole lot of pieces of that. It's kind of like if you get a mouse a cookie, like if you get a Morrow horse, you have to stay living on the acreage, which some of you know we currently are also renovating and potentially moving into a house in town. So that wouldn't work. And then you need a barn, and you need a horse trailer, and then you need a truck. Anyway, a lot of things. And I'm about to, hold on.
Yeah, if you buy a horse, it's not just the horse. So yeah. So what I love about what you said, and what I've found with the Mary Kay dream as well, is that you're able to allow others to dream, and you're able to make decisions based on what's best for you and your family versus just, oh, we're going to be limited by money, or we're going to be limited by time, or we're going to be limited by confidence, because Mary Kay allows us to have all of those things and go after it. And so I think that's one of the biggest things that I've been able to get from this business too, is just allowing myself to dream and dream big, and then allowing others in my life to do it too, and knowing that all things are possible. So I think that is really, really cool. So she'll get the horse, and all the other things, you know, all the logistics can work themselves out, right? Yeah, I'm sure you're getting cracked and dried here too. Are you starting?
Yeah.
Okay. So you probably start to take that off, and then I think, April, you're up on the hydrogel eye patches. Is that right? Is that next?
Yeah. While she's taking that off, I'm just going to interject. You know, Mary Kay is a woman's gig economy dream, right? I mean, this is such an amazing opportunity. And I just wanted to throw in, you know, while you were talking about dreams, and I'm like, you know, some people have to invest millions of dollars to have a means or a business opportunity or a storefront. And, you know, what we get to do is Mary Kay shoulders all of the responsibility of the business end on that. And we get to just step in and do it. Yeah. And I think that is just so powerful. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about, you know, how this is a gap filler. It's either a gap filler, a dream builder. You can have shoe money, rent money, or big girl money. You know, I mean, it's like you can have whatever you want. And the fact that right now is specifically Mary Kay, again, has shouldered a lot of the expense and the logistics, and that any consultant can start right now for $30. Mm-hmm. And she's basically what we're calling a beauty ambassador. You know, you start as a beauty ambassador, sharing with your friends and family, and then take it to the next level, and then take it to the next level if that's what you want. And being able to have shopping sprees for your personal products at 50% off, and then you're shopping also at that 50% off to make your profit. You know, there's nothing like it. And so becoming a beauty ambassador right now and having the profit opportunity, there's nothing better to consider to launch your American dream. So I think it's amazing.
So true. Mm-hmm. That is true.
Amen.
Oh, so hey, okay, yeah, hydrogel eye patches.
Yeah,
a hydrogel. And then what I was thinking is, while you have those on, you can put the facial peel on, and then they can sit together.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so I got this on.
Okay, amazing. Yeah. Here you go. I'll make you bigger, so people can see what you're doing.
So my naked face can be bigger. I'm scared.
Yeah. I know, right? I know. Oh, you guys, anyone watching this, I've told, 2 seconds. Okay, so the hydrogel eye patches, 40, and they have absolutely amazing benefits, glycerin, and a lot of ingredients that not only depuff the eyes, but remove dark circles and assist with just repairing the skin under the eyes. Like our under eye skin is the thinnest skin that we have. And so it is absolutely amazing. I personally have dark circles from just being so fair. I also have allergies and sinus. So, you know, having those, it just wreaks havoc on the under eye area. And oh my goodness, these hydrogel patches save the day. Another cool tip, you can put these in the fridge. So like when you do get those itchy eyes, if you put these on, oh, it just cools down your under eye areas and just helps stop the itching. And then the other thing is you can put this like next to your coffee pot and do these while you're drinking your coffee. So like if you wake up with puffy eyes, these are a miracle. Okay. So also then your facial peel. So go ahead and put that on while
actually
you were doing that while I was talking. Yep. Fantastic. So this has glycolic acid. And it is not too harsh, so do not be alarmed. Just because it says glycolic peel or acid, it does not peel or make your skin so red that you cannot go out the next day. I know sometimes that is the terminology we think of. And no, this is peeling the cells of your skin. So it's working on the inner layers of skin, peeling, exfoliating those layers of the top layers of those cells. So as your skin regenerates, you have fresher, younger skin. Okay. So that's what's happening on the inside. And you would only leave this on like 10 minutes. And again, let's say you're using the microdermabrasion or the charcoal mask as part of your regular routine. You would alternate days between these masking products. So it's kind of like levels of masking. You've got detox, which is charcoal mask. So it's pulling things out of the skin. That's kind of a level 2. You've got the level 1 is microderm, where it's taking off surface dead like we did. And then the glycolic is like level 3, because you're taking off dead skin on those inner cells. So full spectrum skincare here. This is like amazing. So anything else you want to throw in about our freedom?
Oh, well.
Anybody else have something else?
Freedom. There's so many pieces.
Our freedom. Yeah. Our freedom business. No territories. Have we said that yet?
I think just kind of in haphazardly at the beginning, because we could go coast to coast, but along with no territories, no quotas, because that I think is one of the biggest things when you're talking about gap filler, or where people, you know, most women weave this into their life. For the three of us, we have chosen for this to be our life's work. I don't know if did we choose or did it choose us? I'm just gonna say, considering that we have all each had 2 decades and then some in this, right? Am I right?
Not quite. 19 years.
19. Okay. Mm-hmm. And April and I'm at 24 and you're
21. Wow. And what I was wishing is I could type and it would say moment of truth. Like, did this choose me? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know.
I know. And really, I mean, and I think that's that. On the flip side of what you just said, it could be a gap filler. It can just be a $30 decision to get started. I think that's the one side of Mary Kay is it really is an opportunity to just explore the freedom of what it means to have unlimited possibilities in your life. I mean, whether that is that you just want to be able to, you know, buy shoes, or whether it's, well, hopefully like buy shoes, extra fun shoes, or whether you want to be able to.
That is what I meant.
Yeah. Or whether you want to be able to, you know, get a splurge thing for your family, like a horse or a vacation, or whether it becomes your life's work. And I think for so many of us, especially when women watch us and the three of us, and we love the sisterhood and the mentoring and the fact that this business has transformed our lives and we love helping other women transform their lives. Sometimes it makes it too big of a deal instead of just realizing. I recently learned of this program that women can join, and it's an online academy of sorts, and it's a 6-month study. And when I looked at what they study, I wish I had the outline. And I know we've talked about this like with Rachel Hollis and in her workshop she does, but what women are hungry for right now, personal development, how to create a better schedule, how to create more discipline in your life, how to articulate your wants and your dreams, how to retrain your brain. I mean, like you guys could chime in on 1,000 other things. But anyway, this academy, it costs $900 and some for a 6-month program. And it's an amazing program. But I looked at it and I literally was like, we train on that. We train on that. We train on that. We train on that. I mean, there was nothing. And I even ended up talking to this woman. It was a weird little situation that God kind of wove these pieces together. And I was talking to this woman and I'm like, when I looked at it, I'm like, this is what I already train on. She goes, yeah, I could already tell from the way that you were talking. So women are hungry for this. And you literally have this launch pad for $30 or $100 into this freedom to explore, what is it that makes my heart beat faster? What is it that I'm good at? What is it that I might want to do? And at worst case, you get this personal development course and you make a little money while you're at it, and then you can exit. I mean, women do not always stay for 2 decades and then some.
No, and I think you're spot on with that. And I think also women are wanting community. And Mary Kay always has provided that. So I look at all the things that are coming out right now in the world with what women want. It's like Mary Kay has all these. So for such a time as this, we've got it all. We just have to, share it with everyone.
Right.
With that community and that self-development and personal growth, and then passing that on to others, being able to mentor someone to do what you do, or just to think more positively, it's truly amazing. And I'm seeing that vein of wonderfulness through so many different businesses, whether it's an academy that they pay $1,000 for, or even Image. And I just watched some things on Image and how to dress for success. And she's like, it all starts here in the mind. I'm going, yeah, it's so true what you think. And so with Mary Kay, we've learned all that stuff. So it just seems like a normal thing to us and not a new concept. So it's really fun that everybody's talking about it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'd be curious, and I know this may be comments, and I don't know if our viewers realize all 3 of us have different groups that this is going into and different pages. So, and then we can share it for later for watching. But I think it would be interesting to know if there was one topic or one area of self or personal development that people are really intrigued or would like to learn about, because even that would be something that even in our lifestyle groups that we are developing, that we could make sure, I mean, that's part of Mary Kay's mission, is to enrich women's lives, that we can make sure that we are providing that information, whether that be to our clients or to our consultants. I mean, because, yes, you're going to get more of it as a consultant, but we certainly can provide pieces of that to our clients as well. So I'd love to see them shout that out, not whether it's now or later, or in a personal message to us, like what they feel like what are their girlfriends talking about? Do they talk about? I mean, I'm always intrigued to know what people that aren't in our little pinkified world talk about. Like, I mean, really. And even because I've pinkified my own world to where when I'm sitting with my kids and my family, often we're talking about ideas and dreams and things we want to do. And I don't know if that's what everybody else is talking about at the dinner table. So, all right. I do have to say, we can keep talking, but I have to get this off my, not this. This could stay on forever, as it feels awesome. In fact, I'm going to work that extra glycerin in. And incidentally, I didn't say this, but I only did one eye. I know April knows this because we are doing another bedtime beauty show after this, and I'm going to do my other eye after. But I am going to wipe off my peel because my sweet little face doesn't need too long for all that glycolic acid.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hey, you can put the lip balm on too, because satin lips is a set.
Yes.
So you you had the mask on previously when you were doing your other steps, and you guys, I think they showed it, but look at the little bottles. So you may be thinking, oh my gosh, like that's like enough for a week, especially if you're a person who's addicted to chapstick, because it would not last very long. But let me tell y'all, 4 to 6 months usage rate.
That's crazy.
Because you don't need very much. It actually has lip moisturizers in the balm. And so you do not feel like you have to constantly be reapplying. It is amazingly awesome. And you can have a lip balm by the bed, a lip balm in your purse, a lip balm by your desk, if you're somebody who doesn't wear lipstick all the time. But I will also say you only need the mask a couple of times a week. So like you could do it, like what Suzanne was saying, on Wednesdays and weekends. You only need it a couple of times a week. And y'all, a mask like this is critical. If you love the matte lip look, if you have matte lipsticks, critical.
Yes.
You do not want to have cakey skin. And it happens.
That's what a real girlfriend will tell you.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is Real Girlfriend Show.
have you ever tried the Mary Kay's sugar scrub when you're wearing your matte lipstick?
Let's segue into it.
Yeah.
I have a gift for you.
You're like, when's your birthday?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Lip mask, it's critical. And the matte look is so hot right now. So, I mean, you got to have a mask.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And then keep it looking fresh and awesome. I mean, and you'll be shocked at how great your lipstick will look for several days when you're using the mask and then you're using the balm in between. I mean, it's awesome.
It is.
I do also, while we're on it, I love using this from our Naturally line. It's the moisturizing stick. It has candelilla wax and beeswax. And it's also, I mean, not that I need any more on my lips, but it's also incredible on your lips. Sometimes at night, I will use it as an extra on my eyes.
Me too.
And then, of course, not the same stick, but it's also amazing on your heels. And I mean, anyway, since we're on hydration, this is like one of our most, it's one of our newest pieces in our line, and it is an unsung hero. I mean, like, you can use it everywhere, and if you get little dry patches, anyway. So
yeah,
I digress.
We just detoxed everything and exfoliated, so now we're on to nourish. So I think it's perfect. So who's talking about the serums, Melissa? Are you? Or?
Well, I didn't know. Are you doing the serum C?
Well, I was going to say, this is a perfect time to interject. You can mix your serums, like make a
serum.
Yes, in fact, I'm going to do that. Okay,
serum.
So I've got serum
So whichever ones you want to use, if you want to use the vitamin C. So you guys, for you watching, we've got 3 main Power Pack serums: vitamin C booster serum. We've got the pore minimizer, which actually is the second step to the microdermabrasion. So like the microdermabrasion set with both of these is $55, and that's part of our core product line. I mean, a pore serum is amazing. Do you have music still playing? Like, I feel like I'm in my own party.
No,
I don't think so.
I bet. Okay, so I may need to put in some earbuds because I think I'm getting a little feedback. So as long as it's not messing you guys up.
No.
Okay, fantastic.
Are you hearing music in your head?
Yeah, I'm like, is it me or? Okay.
Well, we know you are musically gifted. Perhaps you are getting a download of a new song that you're supposed to write.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait, for the minute. Wait, this feels so good.
Oh, yay.
I mean,
so which ones did you pick? I didn't get a chance to talk about the Volufirm lifting serum, but
I did this replenishing serum plus C and the Volufirm lifting.
Yeah,
okay.
So,
that's my favorite. I call it the super serum.
Yes.
You have 2 together. They're super. Yeah. I use it every night.
So
Volufirm lifting serum. Do you want to tell them about that? About the
yes. So the lifting serum, yes, the triangle of youth, and 100% of women who used this product saw results. I mean, like, that is phenomenal when you can have a product that 100% saw visible lift of sagging skin. I don't want to make any disclaimer that isn't right, along the cheeks and the jawline. So here, jawline, and 98% had visibly lifted skin overall. 98%, I'd hate to be in the sad 2%. I mean, like, I'm so sorry. It didn't get it lifted. They had visibly reduced deep lines and wrinkles, and 82% had improved skin firmness. So here, this would be the good time for me to interject too. We haven't said anything about our 100% guarantee on our products. So as I'm jokingly talking about the poor 2% of people who didn't see that it lifted, Mary Kay puts $1 million a quarter and then some into research and development, 144 years of experience represented on our staff alone, not to mention the 500,000 tests that are done every year on our products, none on animals. And if our products don't deliver in the way that they have in our test labs and the way that they have on women who have reported them, you can exchange them or you can ultimately get your money back. But most women just dangerously fall in love and then they become customers for life or beauty ambassadors or lifers like we are. So this product is part of the amazing repair line that Suzanne was talking about before. And excuse me, with that serum, you are getting not only the lift and the firming, but you're also getting, there's one power packed ingredient that is now escaping my brain. Do either of you guys know? I can't say. Hyaluronic acid, which elastin and the hyaluronic acid, which supports the skin's natural collagen. And that helps to retain the water and keep tissues lubricated and moist and providing the healthy, supple skin. So that's an amazing piece that, along with the vitamin C, which has all this, vitamin C obviously helps with the antioxidant capacity that helps brightening as well as firming the skin. Camu fruit extract, kakadu plum. All these little fancy named products. And then I do have my Voluferm night cream, and partially because I was in the sun today, and so I'm like using whatever is my most emollient products that I can get. So the night cream from the 3D line, though, which is what most of the women are going to be using, this product is going to has apricot extract to support the skin's natural collagen. It, of course, has the 3D complex, which has encapsulated resveratrol. It has peptides, double doses of peptides. And then with the oil, I mixed it with the oil. And the oil is this nourishing oil that is antibacterial oil, helps your skin to heal and protect for that new healthy layer of skin that is now going to absorb quickly. And it just feels so light. And actually, you can't see me because I'm sitting here, I keep hugging myself because I was originally sitting in the shade today. And I am so grateful. We didn't use, this is our moisturizer from our 3D line for the day. And it has SPF 30 right into it. Praise Jesus that I had this on, because I was sitting in the shade and that was my plan. But then I got called into action to help time all the timed events. And I was not thinking. And as I stood there and baked, my arms are like fried. And I even had sunscreen. I could have put it on, but anyway, it's silly, but nothing on my face because of this awesome sunscreen. But April was sharing that this amazing nourishing oil, which of course has a sweet blend of almond oil, back to the scratch and sniff that we wish we could have, the almond oil, the sesame oil, natural emollients, and then it, of course, vitamin E, all of that works so great on sunburn as well. And of course, if your consultant happens to have some of this highly sought after limited edition sun replenishing gel, which I do on my own, for my own body anyway, this has been my little go-to. So anyway.
Yeah, the nourishing oil was a lifesaver for me a couple of weeks ago.
Yes. Oh yeah, I remember that you had kind of a similar thing where it was like this odd location of sun.
Yes, at the top of my leg, one leg. Because I was pulling weeds, I was like in the angle of the sun, and but I'm telling you that the combination of the aloe and then alternating with that, it was priceless. It really helped the skin heal a lot quicker.
Good.
So
I will be doing that because it's actually worse on the back of my legs. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, enough about me. The moisturizing gel mask is our last piece and the eye cream. There is a danger to putting on product on yourself and trying to talk things through.
I know, we can totally help you out.
Yes. Well, actually, talk about your 3D eye cream because my tube is disappeared. And so, I mean, but I'm putting on the firming eye cream, which I know April loves.
Yeah.
And again, as my face is needing so much hydration, it's just a little bit denser of an eye cream. It's not necessarily as scientifically advanced as the 3D eye cream, but it's denser. And right now, like that skin around the eyes, and I'm using my ring finger. Shout out to the ring finger for using that to just gently put that on.
You know, really, any of the eye creams, I think, you can't go wrong with. The Repair eye cream has, and I don't have one to show you, but it's got a metal end, and it's called Zamac, and it's zinc, aluminum, magnesium.
I thought I had it right here.
Yeah. I can't remember the last. I just
magnesium and copper.
Thank you. And copper. I always want to say another element there, you know. When you put it on, it's always cold. And I love that. And it's like what boxers use to depuff. So if you get puffy allergy eyes, it's a great one for that. And there you go. I knew somebody would have it. I've got one in the box on here. There it is. So you can roll that on underneath and above, and it just cools everything down. It is the bomb applicator. I love it. And I use that one's a little denser. So I do use that one in the evening. And then I use the 3D in the day because I can. Freedom, remember? Freedom.
Yes. Amen. And while you were talking, I had the freedom to put my mask on. So then I got it on and now I can talk about this. So this last piece, because I wanted to get it on my face so bad, I almost skipped my poor little eyes. The last piece is our Time-Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. And this product, oh my gosh, high performing gel mask. It has a number of important ingredients that just synergistically work together to deliver these skin renewing benefits. So it's formulated to attract and maintain moisture. That's why it's like the crowning gem of this the end of our Hydra Boost session. It has sodium hyaluronic, which is a powerful humectant and acts like a sponge on the skin. And I believe, Suzanne, the sodium is what breaks it down. So it actually makes that hyaluronic acid aspect work faster and more effectively. And that's what often people, if they go to get injections for in the skin, that hyaluronic acid is a piece of that. So we've got this sodium.
Yeah.
Chime in. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what this ingredient does is it actually boosts the production of our own natural hyaluronic acid. And the hyaluronic acid is what plumps up the skin and gives us that youthful look. And so Mary Kay they put in a better ingredient as far as delivery in our products because it's a smaller means to get in. It's a sodium base, and so it gets into the skin. It plumps up even better. So that's the beautiful thing about the ingredients that are in this product, and actually all of our products now. They have the ones that used to have hyaluronic acid in it. Now they've got this sodium hyaluronate, and that is what plumps that skin up even faster and better. It goes deeper in. So it's pretty cool that they did that.
And then the last little nugget of this has a plant-derived glycerin that allows and acts as a humectant, which attracts moisture to the skin and fortifies the skin's barrier. It has vitamin B3 in it, and it has fresh acai berries, which has been reported to neutralize free radicals. Free radicals are what break down. I always think of those as Pac-Man. They break down the free radicals. So free radicals are what break down the elastins in our skin. And that has a potency rate more than 80 times that of green tea. So so there's that. And this actually, if you are doing the Hydra Boost to your skin, this being the last step, ideally you sleep in it and you you leave it on, but you definitely want to leave it on for at least an hour or two. And if you are going to now then go put your face products on for the day, then you would wash this off, put your day moisturizer on, and carry on with your makeup. But the longer you can leave it on, the better.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Okay. Are we going to talk about the roll-up bag real quick?
Yes, I think so. So people would know how they could get the sets of collections. And
I'm doing opposite because we're flipped, but see that roll of bag behind us? I did put one up there as a prop. I've got one rolled up right here for us. This one contains all the ingredient or all the products that we talked about today. And your consultant, she can help you figure out which skincare you want, which cleanser and moisturizer you want. And I don't know if April's got this sheet here, but it talks about our specials that are going on today. And if not, we'll pop it up some other way, or you can ask your consultant about it too, or maybe somebody has it. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But we do have a lot of specials going on today. So we've got the hydration or the skincare systems right up the top. We have the exfoliation bundle, the nourishing bundle, and then we've got the spa bar. So when you decide that you want to get basically the whole boosting session, the whole Hydra boosting session, if you do the one with the Miracle 3D System Hydra bundle, it's $335 today. That's $127 in savings. That's like getting your Miracle set for free and then some. Or if you did the Repair System Hydra bundle, it's $382.50 normally, but today it's $382 today. That's $199 in savings. That's almost like getting your whole repair set, which is normally $205, for free. That's huge. It's a huge, huge deal. So, and then you can pick off in any of the spa bar items, 20% off anything. So if you do any bundle that you choose, you can pick 20% off of the spa bar items. So that's different things like the nourishing oil or the hydrogel eye patches or whatever you want, basically. So I know she's going to zoom in. I love it. April, you're so good with these. It's so good. So really, getting it all together, your consultant can tell you exactly how to use it, when to use it, how much to use. It's such a great deal because these products, except for your basic skincare system, this is going to last you for months and months and months and months because you don't do a Hydra session every single night. Most people do maybe 2 a month, maybe 1 a month. Some people do 1 every week. We like to do them every week if we can, but it's going to last you a really long time. So the Miracle Set 3D, the Repair System, those systems, those are daily products. The cleansers, yeah, there you go. I love it. April, you're doing such a good job. So the cleansers, your day and night moisturizers, and your eye cream, those are absolutely daily products. And then of course, your eye makeup remover as well. Okay, so that is our system here. And then I think someone is going to talk to you about making sure that you fill out the form and wrapping us up. Was that April that you were going to do that?
Sure. Hello. Okay. So I've been behind the scenes trying to.
I know you're so good. Yeah, you're so good.
Well, no, it wasn't actually working as well as I had hoped, but it got big at the end finally. But there's good news. There's good news for anyone who.
Yes.
Yes. And don't you love it? Our girlfriends in Mary Kay, they're like, great job. You're so great. You know, when you're like really actually struggling, but that's okay. Because nobody gets any further with criticism, right? I mean, that's, yeah. Okay. So that's also part of the Mary Kay culture. Criticism never helped anybody. So we might as well cheer each other on or it's not going to get better. So, what is the good news? Okay, if you did not catch everything on the sheet as it was struggling to appear, you can see this in the survey. So wherever you're watching this, there's a survey link, and we would love your feedback. Now, like I said, good news, there's going to be this sheet in that survey document so you can read it, you can look at it, because you probably also saw that like you could even buy individual bundles, like let's say you're already a Miracle Set user or already a Repair. You know, you may want to just get these individual bundles of product like exfoliation or serums or hydrators. So, you know, there's multiple ways that you can get the products that you need, and your consultant will help you do that. So, fill out our link. You'll see that. You'll also see some more information in there about what we were talking about, a beauty ambassador, $30. And there are a couple other options if you would like to have more products on hand for demos. Okay, so there's there's actually 3 different options right now to get started as your side gig and create your own American dream. So I mean, literally, it is the time to do that right now.
Oh,
and, and by the way, we are doing all this virtually. So I mean, like, there's no reason you should be hesitating because of what's going on in the world of social contact. I mean, we're doing all this virtually, and it is going amazing. So
amen. So we can get your products to you through our customer delivery service, or you can join us in our party in the USA and help us continue to grow our customer base by hosting some parties. Talk to your consultant about that, or by becoming your own beauty ambassador and starting to share the dream with other women, whatever that might look like to you. So I think we're ready to party on out of here, probably, right? So
we're cruising on out.
Cruising on out. We'll be back. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.